Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our class. This video is the Unit 5, Part 3 of our unit, and this is the Modern English section of Unit 5. So, I hope that you're ready. Hope that you have your pen, your pencil, and that you're ready to learn some English. So, let's get started. So let's go ahead and take a look at this photo. Let's look at this photo. What is it? What is this photo? Or how about this photo? What do all of these photos have that are similar things? Well, they're all houses. Okay? So we are going to talk about dream houses. Okay, this is the topic of our modern English section of this unit. I think it's a very interesting topic, and there is a lot to learn and a lot to talk um, about these houses because there's so many different kinds of houses. So let's go ahead. Let's talk about all the different kinds. There's so many. All right. So get ready. Maybe have your pen and your pencil ready, and let's talk about the different kinds of houses. All right. So around the world, okay, people live differently in different kinds of houses and different style of houses. Okay, everyone likes something different. So let's look at some of the houses that people live in today, these days, in our modern time. Okay, the first one is called a single family home. Okay, and this kind of house it's very popular in America, in Canada, okay, Australia. These kinds of places, they prefer to have a big home for one family. Okay, the next place is an apartment. All right, this is very popular in Korea, right? And China. It's also very popular in America, but mostly in cities. Okay, and Korea has many cities, so there's so many different kinds of apartments. Next, we have something called townhomes. And townhomes are similar to apartments, but the building is not very tall. Okay? And also, everyone lives very close. So maybe it's a little bit noisy, but also is very, very cute, very stylish to live in a townhome. Next, we have cottage. Um, a cottage is a small home, usually in a forest or countryside. Okay, this cottage is near a river, and most people they use a cottage for like vacation or holiday. All right, it's not to live in forever, but some people do that. All right, next we have a cabin. Okay, cabin and cottage are a little bit similar. Okay, cabin is in a forest, okay, or countryside, but cabin is all wood. Okay, it's all made of wood. So maybe it's also very cute, but a little bit cold, maybe. Okay, here we have something called a chalet. Okay, and a chalet is usually in the mountains. This is like a ski home. Okay, people can live in these homes when they go skiing or during the winter or something like that. Very popular in Switzerland. Okay, Swiss. Okay, this is a very popular home in Swiss. All right, next home is a tiny home. This home, it's like a house. It's similar to a house, but it's tiny. It's very small. Usually just one room, one bed, okay? Everything inside is very small. So maybe it's not very comfortable, but also it's very cheap and also very cute. All right, next we have mansion, which is not a tiny home. Okay, it's the opposite of a tiny home. This is like a very big, big house. So it's very expensive. And maybe rich people, they live in a mansion. Okay, if you look at the picture, you can see it's got a gate in front of it. Okay, many windows, many rooms. The style is very, very high fashioned, chic style. And last, we have something called a floating home or houseboat. And these homes actually are on the water. Okay, so instead of driving cars, maybe people drive a boat. And this home is very popular in a place like Venice, in Italia, in Italy, or maybe even in Vietnam. Okay, some people like to live in the floating homes or houseboat. Okay, so we've talked about all the different kinds of houses, okay, and there's more houses too. There's so many kinds, but we can't talk about all of them, but those are important. So when you talk about the house, okay, or your dream house, you want to think about these questions, okay, these three questions when we talk about them. A, what does the house have? B, where is the house? And C, what is the best thing about the house? All right, so let's move on. Let's go to our book, okay? Look at page 65 in your book. Look at the photo of the house, okay? There's one house, okay? So go ahead and look at the photo. All right, that's what it looks like. It's a very nice house. All right, so what can you guess about this house? This is Olivia's dream house. Okay, what can you guess about it? Maybe think for a minute or two. Write down your answers. Okay, think about where is it? Where is this house? What does this house have? Okay, what's inside the house? What do you think maybe what is the best thing about the house? Okay, so just think and then write down your answers. All right. All right, so we're going to read about her house. Okay, she wrote 3 paragraphs about her house. All right, and we're going to match the questions that we talked about before, the 3 questions. We will match them to each paragraph. Okay, the correct paragraph. Okay, here's the questions again, if you forgot. Okay, question A. What has the house got? What does it have? Question B. Where is the house? Question C. What is the best thing about the house? All right, let's go ahead and let's read. Paragraph 1. I'd like to tell you about my dream house. It's near the beach on a sunny island. It has to be near the sea because I love swimming. Paragraph 2. The house has got big windows and a fantastic view of the sea. There's a lovely garden, too. It's large enough for people to play in, and it's also got a swimming pool. As well as a pool, there's a skate park. Inside the house, there's a huge fish tank. It's full of beautiful tropical fish. Paragraph 3. But the really special thing about my house is the technology. There are robots in every room. I think they're as intelligent as humans. They cook the meals and do the washing up. They make my bed and they tidy the living room as well. I don't have to do any chores. All right. So let's match the questions now. All right. Here are the questions again. You can see. Okay. All right. So number 1, the first paragraph is B. Where is the house? Okay. She's talking about the location of the house, where it is. So you can see here, she says it's near the beach on a sunny island. Okay, that tells us where it is. She also says it's near the sea. Okay, so there's paragraph 1. Paragraph 2 is A. What has the house got? What does it have? Okay, you can find the answers to the question in this paragraph. Okay, it has got big windows and a fantastic view. Okay, a lovely garden, a swimming pool, a skate park, and a huge fish tank. Okay, there's so many things in this house. It's a big house. All right, and number 3 is C. Okay, you can see here they start to talk about the special thing, the best thing in that paragraph. Okay, there's so many things, but she likes the robots in the house. All right, so in these 3 paragraphs, okay, these are the same paragraphs. I know that it looks a little bit different, but it's the same. Okay, let's find the useful language. Okay, your book shows you this box, okay, and there's 4 things in here that I think are very useful, and it's the words also, as well as, and to. All right, and they are used in these paragraphs. So let's see. Let's try and find it. Okay, can you go ahead and try to look for it before I show you the answer? All right, there they are. Okay, so you can see that she used these words at least once in her paragraphs. And they're very helpful for you to use when you are talking about your dream house or anything. Also, really, when you're talking about a list of things or something that you like. But they can help you talk about your dream house. All right, so here we have the words again. Okay, so also, as well, and to are adverbs. Okay, and they all mean in addition. Okay, so one more time, these words here, also, as well, and to, all mean in addition. So they have the same meaning. Okay, that's important to remember. They have the same meaning. Okay, but it's important to remember that they all go into different positions in a sentence. So they have a different place in English sentences. So, okay, what can we do? Well, also is used in the middle of a sentence to connect two clauses, all right, to connect two different sentences, okay? It's usually between the subject and then the main verb. So it goes between subject and verb, okay? So for example, it's large enough for people to play in. And it's also got a swimming pool. Okay, so here's this part here is clause number 1. And then here, it's got a swimming pool. This is clause number 2. Okay, so we have here and also. They're connecting the two clauses. Okay, also goes in between the subject, which is it, and the main verb, which is got. It's also got. Okay, I also have. She also eats. Okay, so it goes in between subject and verb. Try to remember that. Okay, let's erase these and move on. To, okay, same meaning. To is used at the end of the sentence, usually. So, for example, there's a lovely garden too. Okay, make sure to remember we use a comma before to. Okay, try to remember that. And of course, it goes at the end of the sentence. As well is also used at the end of a sentence. So, for example, they make my bed and they tidy the living room as well. Now, remember, there's two clauses here. One, first clause is they make my bed. Okay. Second clause here, they tidy the living room. As well goes at the end of the sentence and means in addition or additionally. Okay? So remember that at the end of the sentence. At the end of the sentence. Now, as well as, okay, this word here, as well as, is a preposition, not an adverb. Okay? It's a preposition. So, as well as is a multi-word preposition, which means in addition to. So we use it a little bit differently than the other three words. Okay, how? Well, for example, it goes usually at the beginning of a sentence. Okay, you can see here we have as well as a pool, there's a skate park. Okay, remember it means in addition to. So you can say in addition to a pool, there's a skate park. Or in more normal speaking, we would say as well as a pool, there's a skate park. Okay, everyone. Now we are going to write a description of our dream house. Okay, so this is on the same page in your book that we've been doing, okay? And you should see this box. All right, so all we are going to do is answer these questions. Okay, we're just going to write our answers. That's all. So fairly simple, but try to remember how Olivia in the book, how did she answer those questions? So try to remember that. All right, and let's go ahead and let's see what the answers are. These are my answers. Okay, you should write your answers. It should be your idea. Okay, I am just giving you an example. Okay, so that you can understand how to answer the question a little bit better. So let's look at the first answer. Our first question. Where is your house? Okay, where? So I answered on the beach and far away from a big city, near a small city, maybe. All right, so when the question is where, then you should answer with prepositions like on the beach, okay? Far away from, or near something, close to something, another thing, okay? So remember, prepositions help to answer that first question. All right, next, why do you like it? Okay, it's big and modern, but also relaxing and is very convenient. Okay, so those words that I used, they're all adjectives. Okay, they're all adjectives. So when you answer this question, also you should use a lot of adjectives to describe your dream house. Okay? All right, next question. What rooms, furniture, and other things has it got? Okay, what does it have? Okay. I wrote, it has a swimming pool, a home bar, big bedrooms, a game room, and a home gym. Okay, all of these words for this question are nouns. Okay, I'm talking about things that are in my dream house. Okay, so also you should write all the things that are inside of your house. And number 3, final question is, why is it your dream house? Okay, you should answer because it's far away from the city and in the perfect location. Okay, always answer this question with, oh, because ma 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 ma, or because and then why. All right, so that's how we answer those questions. You answer with your ideas. Okay, it's all about your ideas. All right, everyone, finished. Good job. Very, very good job. Thank you so much for watching, coming to class, doing a very good job taking notes, okay? As always, check eClass for any assignment, all right? And I'm here to answer any questions that you need. Go ahead and get started on those assignments, and I will see you in the next class. All right, everyone. See you. Goodbye.